Alrighty, so I drilled out the holes for the tuners. I put the first two on, and I flush mounted the bridge just to mark it, and I had to drill the holes through for the ferrules just to bring the high and the lowy up through and make sure that it was centered on the neck. So I popped the strings up through the body and then tuned them up on these guys here, and I managed to get them both to E. So I knew I was in the right position now with the bridge in terms of distance from the nut, but my action's really high, and I know that. I didn't do a body slant or anything on the guitar, it's just flat, and the fretboard's really thin, so I'll just have to route the hardtail bridge into the guitar. Not a big deal, it's only going to go down an 1/8 inch, but yeah, so we'll get going on that, and I'll show you guys. Actually, I've drilled my string through ferrules, and I pounded them in the back. They turned out to be a nightmare to fucking do. It was really hard. I gotta get a little filler in there, but that's not too bad. I guess these ones are just too big for a hardtail bridge. I should have got the smaller ones. I didn't realize how big they were. They're really nice. They're like they're high quality material and everything. They're just really big, so there's only like less than an 1/8 inch gap in between. And it was too deep in. I couldn't use my drill press to drill these, so I had to hand drill them. It was a pain in the ass, especially when I got to the hardwood sections. They gotta be pounded in a little further, but I'll pound them in. To the hardwood sections, because the drill would always favor the mahogany and want to walk. It was an absolute nightmare. So I had to do a hover technique with the drill. But came out alright. So we'll route this in and put the rest of the tuners on. Oh yeah, and my tuning, or my EMG covers, the ones I had were a little too big. They were for a Les Paul, so they had the body slant on it, so I had to make some custom ones that are a little thinner, that didn't sit higher than the frets. And now these are out of Wengi, and they were a pain in the ass to make. I still got to drill them, but they turned out really, really nice. So, they go really, really nice. So those are cool. Alrighty, so let's get to routing the bridge in.